Now I may be mistaken, but the way that I see this is I see this very much like the MOLLE suit. And the MOLLE suit is pretty much a vest or a backpack or many other things that basically allow you to make anything interchangeable. And so, like we will show you, the weaving that happens can be done anywhere within the figure if they decide to do things in the future for this. And the idea is that if you're going out into battle and you're going on a different mission, depending on what you need, you don't want to have to carry around all these different vests and having to have all this different equipment. So the best way that I can see it, why they would do that, is because you can have this plain vest or a tactical shirt, as I think they're calling it, and then you can put any pockets there, you can put any ammo clips, and that's what they did with the Sideshow collectible. So this is the ammo clip belt, is what I'm going to call it. Now they may plan to do things with it in the future, but right now I do not see anywhere for these to attach. But we'll get into that more later. But I did want to show here, since we're talking about it, it's very interesting how the Masada rifle ammo clips, the mag pulls, go in there. You put them in, and then you take this, and to secure it, you put that which velcros with this, then this goes under, and then if I've got it right, you push that. And so it's secured here, and then it's secured there as well. But let's show you how this goes on, or at least how I'm putting it on. Okay, so if you guys hear any noises, I'm sorry again. We've got Duke by me, but he's being a little loving dog and doesn't want to go away. And there, he just moved the camera. And then the other thing is it's very windy outside. But in the way that I want to do the video, I'm having to film this in a different order, so kind of giving that kind of magic away. But here we're going to talk about what I'm going to say as somebody who's new at this, but definitely trying to figure out and get it as accurate as I can, but have never been in the military myself. We are going to look at what is being called the MOLLE, or almost makes you want to think it's called the MOLLE or something like that, but what I've seen is that it's called the MOLLE. So it's maybe differently spelled for Sideshow because they don't have the patent for it, so they probably just call it a MOLLE, M-O-L-E. But this is pretty close to, if not based on, something that we have in real life. And again, that's going to be part of a different video that I'm thinking of right now. But it looks like it's called the MOLLE. So M-O-L-L-E, but it seems to be pronounced not mole, but MOLLE. So kind of a combination of mole and MOLLE is what it seems to be. So hopefully that is coming across when I say MOLLE. So here we'll show you how you're supposed to put the MOLLE on, and I am not going to give credit to the person that did this at this time, but if they ever see this video or something, I guess, I will definitely give that props to them, because this was not an easy thing to figure out. So it's definitely thankful that they put that up on the site that they did. So the first thing that everybody recommends is that you do it in two parts. So you have this one and then you have this one, and they're held together with Velcro, and I again plan on showing this better in another video. And then what you're going to do, and I apologize for not doing it on camera for the first one, but we will try and get a closer look at it. You're going to take it and you're going to put it upside down, and you're going to take the strap and you're going to weave it in between those. So then that way, after it's fully weaved, then you have it in this position. So again, you're going to take, and it looks like most people are going from 4 in. So even though you could put it anywhere, and we'll get into that more in another video, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 in. So you're going to do the 4th one and the 5th one on this side. So let's get a closer look at that. Okay, so I hope this is coming on camera, and we're going to do the weaving. So I apologize again for doing this first one, but you want to get it through the first part, and that's 4 up, and then what you're going to do is do the second one, and maybe it is easier to do them separately, but I'm going to start with the 2 and then keep going through. And so what you'll see is that on the MOLLE suit or vest, you have this part that opens up, and so you're going to take this firm part and you're going to slide it in. And again, I saw somebody using a different tool, but tweezers is all I have right now. So again, trying to get it on camera, but also trying to do it so yeah, I can hear you guys. You almost have it, you almost have it. Alright. So there we go. And then you're going to keep doing that, and then you'll have the second one. And I'm thinking you can either keep going like that, or you can do the first one, then do the second one, and then on. And then we'll show you what that looks like when it's all done. Okay, we're back, and I'm hoping that it makes sense to you guys, but I went ahead and on this side we went through the first one, but on this side I went back and I went through the second one. So I skipped weaving this one, went through the second one, skipped the third one, and weaving through the fourth. And the reason why is because you end up with this extra part here, and I'm not sure if the person on the site says it this way or not. So again, I do get this information from someone else, but I am then right now taking my own thought, and I'm going to skip the first one so that then you have this one here that isn't buried. And then that way you can go back underneath by lifting this up and pushing it through. So then we'll do that, and then we'll come back and see what you guys think. Okay, so we're back. So this is what I was thinking. So this way you now had that one that I was talking about that's free. You then were able to go back and under tuck. Now if you do the other way and you start with going under it first on this first one versus going over on the first one, then you get down here at the end where you then would have to go and tuck it under that way if you want to. I mean, I'm sure it might still look good without it, and maybe you don't even have to do the tucking in if you don't want to, but I think right now this is the way that I'm going to go with it, and I think it's still going to be very secure, but definitely let me know what you guys think. Once you have your tactical vest or shirt, or as we referenced it, the MOLLE, all weaved whichever way you decide to do it, you then, because it's easier if you weave the two separate pieces together and then you put it together there. So weaving it separate, got them all weaved together from this to this, then you clasp them together with the Velcro, even though maybe the camera will pick it up. It looks like this would attach somewhere, but looks like that might be a detail they left out, or again, like I was saying, they might be adding to this idea in the future. So these clips may go to something in the future. We may get more stuff that we can weave out here and here, and It does come undone very easily though. That's one complaint that I do see, is that if you touch it, that kind of comes undone. So it would be nice if there really was a little hook right there to keep that closed up.